weighing 195 pounds, the moral compass of professional wrestling, Jaden Newman.
We're still in our first round of this tournament to crown the first ever CCW Tennessee heavyweight champion. And yeah, buddy, LG3, a staple here in the Nashville wrestling scene, going up against Jaden Newman, the moral compass of professional wrestling. And those are his words, not mine. But honestly, the accolades speak for themselves. They've trained under the tutelage of Kerry Awful and have just so many championships throughout the Southeast and even beyond. At 25 years old, he can already claim nearly a dozen top titles to his accolades.
25 years old. So not something that hopefully LG3 did his homework and doesn't underestimate Jaden Newman.
LG3 definitely is not going to underestimate someone with the caliber and the reputation of Jaden Newman. But one thing that LG3 here is trying to do, he's trying to establish his own reputation. He's been a workhorse and a journeyman here throughout the Tennessee region for the past few years, and has not quite risen to the heights of Jaden Newman, but definitely is trying to make a name for himself not only at CCW but throughout the Southeast. And a little insult there from Newman. Yeah, buddy, not too pleased with that one.
Yeah, buddy, he's got a big chance to do it tonight to make his way in CCW. The first ever Tennessee heavyweight champion in this tournament. Halfway through it. So again, the endurance, the stamina has got to be
very early in, and already Jaden Newman just taking full advantage of LG3 here. Oh, rolling him through. We're just tangled up in the ropes here. Newman, clean break here.
So that moral compass, I guess.
If that's what you want to call it. Also known as the Great Illuminator.
I don't know about all that. I know he's got some skills. You mentioned the time earlier. Definitely his reputation precedes him.
For sure. Right now he's got got a lock up here between him and LG3. Trying to see where we're going with it. Taking his opponent down. Showing some of that Greco-Roman wrestling, but also good ring awareness by
Newman. He's in the ropes this time. Both these guys showing great ring awareness here. Knowing exactly what they're doing. Just feeling their opponent out here.
There was a little bit of a difference in the previous match we saw with Hunter Drake and Elliot Crow. These two were taking their time. And we talked about even at a relatively young age that Jaden Newman's got the skill and got the experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to offer you my wrist.
Jaden Newman's just offering his wrist to LG3, who's rightfully skeptical. But yeah, that's what it's all about, LG3. It's the first ever Tennessee heavyweight champion. Talked to him earlier. He said no one ever forgets the first. It doesn't matter. You can have so many other opportunities in your life, and that lineage of champions could be a mile that's what's driving him tonight. That is what he wants to achieve here. And right now, he's taken Jaden Newman's offer, and so far Newman is being respectful about it. A little bit of a chain back and forth here. What I was saying earlier, though, Chris, is that these two are going at a much slower pace than we saw with Hunter Drake and Elliot Crow. A veteran instinct to know that, yeah, you have a long ride ahead of you if you hope to make it to the end of this tournament.
I mentioned that inexperience as far as age is concerned. Hunter Drake mentioned that at the end of his match. These two guys making it better. Exactly opposite. Some chain wrestling, some trying to get the chain.
This, honestly, is incredible. I've lost count of how many wrist locks there have been, Chris.
Too many to count. Too many to count, Rory. A fantastic exchange between these two.
Oh, massive forearm by LG3. Scouted his opponent on that one.
Heard that one all the way up here to the crow's nest, Rory. That's a big impact.
Absolutely did. Now, LG3 taking shoulders into the midsection of Jaden Newman.
Maybe trying to get away, trying to create some space here. LG3 is just right on the top, though.
I mean, these two, I'm honestly surprised they're not a little bit dizzy after that exchange of wrist locks that seemed to go on for infinity. But here we are, continuing on, and right now with LG3 with the upper hand.
So a little blocking at this time. There we go. There it is. Where there's a will, there's a way. And LG3 found a way. He has his eyes firmly set on that CCW Tennessee Heavyweight Championship.
Throws that ball. Big draw kick takes down the larger opponent. Oh, another one to the side of the head. Cover. And a kick out. LG3 still in this. Newman definitely has a bit more of the quickness advantage in this one. Using it to his advantage there. Knee to the face now. Keeping LG3 grounded.
Asking for some support from the crowd. I don't know that he's going to get it, though. LG3, as you said, a staple here in Middle Tennessee. I think the fans are going to favor him.
We've seen LG3 have a few bouts here and there at CCW, and definitely, we've talked about his fear of clowns in the past, but right now no clown in the ring in this one. Jaden Newman now, the crown king of Scenic City, resting, getting a little break here, and honestly, I don't begrudge him of this one. Take a count out victory if you can.
A win is a win. You advance in the tournament no matter how you slice it.
And one thing to note here about Jaden Newman, he went 6 rounds under modern age grappling rules with former ROH World Champion Jonathan Gresham. This man has seen it, has seen everything there is to see, and quite frankly, anybody that lives to tell a tale with Jonathan Gresham is impressed by me.
So many experiences at such a young age, you mentioned it, and he's using all of that tonight in hopes that he'll advance in this tournament. And like you said earlier, Rory, everybody remembers the first. Love to
LG3 representing Clarksville, Tennessee. Jaden Newman representing, big shot there, Newman representing Scenic City, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
So 2 more Tennesseans. We talked about that in the last match. 2 more Tennesseans here trying to represent that championship.
And you would imagine that people that are from the area, from this state, definitely driven a bit, just that much more to represent the state in such a prestigious way. Big Irish whip into the corner. LG3 now trying to has to figure out something to do, but Jaden Newman just too quick for him at the moment. And Newman likes to say that he can adapt it to the style of any opponent. And it's hard to argue when we've seen some power from him, we've seen speed, we've seen technique, so, you know, and a bit of the bending of the rules here and there as well. Oh, missing that one. Clothesline takes him down.
He says the ring is his home, Rory. You better get more acquainted with it here because LG3 is coming. Big
massive clothesline. LG3 with a huge wave of adrenaline there, taking down Newman. LG3 though just having been through the physical ringer here in this one, finding a difficult time to trying to find that extra gear to crank into. Wait a minute. Hold on. It looks like we're going to see the most yeah buddy move in all of CCW. That's the yeah buddy elbow right there.
He got him. That's got to be it.
Newman's still in this one.
Only a 2 count. So close.
Oh, man, this has been the most grueling bout so far in our tournament to crown the first ever CCW Tennessee heavyweight champion. And LG3 trying to dig down deep. He and I have had many an interaction. He burst into my office more than once, and we all knew that this was the culmination of all of his hard efforts, and he hopes to continue on. Wait, a big roll up here. Kick out.
LG3 had a hard time here.
Newman's ready for him.
He's got to dig down deep.
Waist lock. Trying to do the roll up here. Oh, Newman with the reversal.
He got it.
Second is all it takes to advance in a tournament, to win a match. I knew it just, I don't know if that was called for.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in the moral compass or not.
I guess if he's the moral compass, it's up to him to decide, I imagine. But Jaden Newman continuing on in our tournament. LG3 definitely not happy with the result of that outcome, but he was just